day 29, 2024, in the 8th month, the year of our Lord. And say, ne yansanso eshia ebio, ana efe na aye nika. Say, bosome no you will free the month no beginning, which is the first day. Na nyamide will be do some pempen so 29th. Ne o that's what tiasia. Ne say adom arakwa a trade yampon adom bi arakwa wade asome no mi no eso. Ene ya wada ya sin konwa na de Ghana nkomo pa ena ebreo na ene yene abaiwa ba ko friend Clara ansa oni na bedwafo ebefie ha anopai wo ye school ni a okọ free senior high school ni bia wawie na ene okọ teacher training college na free senior high school no since the introduction of this policy by the New Patriotic Party no ashase na de besi bia eduru hunsam P, even the opposition National Democratic Congress leader, John Dramani Mahama, Kratisima, NDC for P, and a name, say, Omafemu. Na Ebesha Hunsam na Yaka, Omaki Kansem P, Omato home pain at Tunidim Bibre. Na Ebesha say, and a byway a beneficiary of this policy, the Free Senior High School. No. The oko sukua wokoi na duani diemu na ntade shemu books abanka so wo de bema won ene or your free SHS a beneficiaries or president odi omanima obon dewro gidigidi pa enya seketwa. So this morning join us on our YouTube channel, that's 2TV GH na enfan komono emrel e wo hase de bon krata ne munsam ebebro and vice president Esa Bapro in the Greater Accra region. So Her Excellency the Queen will join the campaign. Na anopemide the one carton with the napos be mount na yatwa and common eso. Say Abrantia we Jamaican Usain Bolt at the 10 years a trainee be 2 mika 10 minutes. Then it tells you abrabomuno yem prayer home. Usain Bolt minumi no yinimno. Say you say o 2 mika o wiase Olympic Games and other sporting activities are all dean we are say in Ibun din say Usain Bolt or a Jamaican here with 2 America about 100 meters. Obi anim say obi antimi and in any Daribia. He trained 10 years to run for a race of 10 minutes to achieve a world record. So how much more you would the opposite of the dark opinion on him? That is not life. You don't need to rush in life. Abrabono, uni who quite say opre. So be the infie edu and a year training. And now or de sema edu and a J red record ya. Then I want to encourage you this morning. Say abrabomuno. Untimi fiti prekupe. Say ene ya wo. Wa we are nanti aso regina na aso. And I was a president of this country, or I was a member of parliament, and I was a this and I was a hunina a year in kakran kakra. So they in fear do and I training now or this semi do pay and a set red record. And a bonny dean, a woman get true a we are safe and in Ubia body dean, and a crowd or corner home jib. And may cannot same way Adia Shun say, Wa brabo minumi no. Ana obra wankasa obono enya ho pepre eni kwansa opre ho eni kwansa ofa kwan bi so kwati kwan so bi nya ho ne se enimdifo eni adefo e wo Ghana ni wiase ebrei omujani eye adwumaden ansa na omudu baabi omudu ndia wonso awose wo ye adwumaden ansa na wodu baabi odu eni kwansa ofiti preko penye sika. So this morning, me Usain Bolt, Edna and Fatohon etufo. That's how that she will say. So the infield do a training, to make us do 10 minutes to set world record there. So soon I was unya abotre, na unya train home, nyan to Boasiako, na dia oye no tokoso. Also that be people din say assume see an benten. Say and or yeah, what baby I would read. empre wo ho abrabom isan se wiase Japade nyina ebeja wakọ empre wo ho bibim obi nya mfie enum yawo obi a owui yawo obi onya afe baako ofirim ebi nya mfie enum ọkọ ebi nso nya mfie enum omotiase ebi nya mfie du wawu ebi nya mfie du otiase ebi nya mfie duo no 20 years wafirim owu nso nya mfie aduo 20 years but otiase ebi nya mfie aduasa ọkọ ebi nya aduasa otiase enu nti se wanya kwanya na oda so tiase dia then also find you may be serious in life ne hunu se ewiase Agyapade ewiase akunya efe se nyame bi hirawo but one day conscientize your mind that enyoma wanya ne no okwa untimi fa sa nyoma ne enko yebegya ne nyina yebeda ne nyina agya ewa brabom edan akese a ehu wo to bi busa se enti edan tintin na wo Ghana ha memfa wiase de ma o Ghana ha edan a ye pagya bansoro hwe Kencity dan ye Ken pagya si a yetimi abonsan o tintin pa enti ni nyina no ebedwire gu ana ai ebedwire gu ebresem wiase no obesa ni nyina bresem na bibia wasase su nyina no ebe hono ese powder ebe mutum enti hye no so se o car na wutwubusa ai me Benz ne me Land Cruiser ne me Range Rover no ene me Tesla ne ade no eno nso me ne dai me de be kwa asama ado na me de be kwa heaven o de kwa anye yi ubeda no agya enti de ne ahomaso dwe tintintinti ene ahantan ene etranton unu se abrabo no de penya bia no yibija ho enti ade bia wo yibia no ma woni na ho ne nya ntoboase na opere hunya one day o don sabe gobo na wo da ho na ye jamu ne aka se odefo no ne da ho no de na wo sika wo krom ha na wo kura di bra kese na wonya ne ho na obi bia wiase bibia na obi no na de ntina enkwa de wantimi an store bi woni fie nanka wa pompe enkwa na gu ne mu ebre sem na afi de ne nkwa free ni sei sa na abrabotie. Let's take a look at this, a lesson from this note. Na yemfa moye bra na yemhwe se abrabo no sa ne tie media si na and her excellency the queen na the din on Dr. Mahmoud Antwi fa da bon kratan ma me na mo so tawtaw na yenkwakwantwi so di djuma o Man FM ti me mon tawtaw na me kon the bon kratan na poso focus fan kratan ma me taw na me hwese ne nyoma tie na infansam I am ema wo me di de owo hene Antwi Boasiako. Stories making up the headline. Dr. Mahmoud Baomi Abapro, no, former President John Mahama so Abapro, and no was Shama. No make a statement be say, Obia who seeking for public office, say MP and a president bia. And you may know also former President Mahama said, I was saying you may know for help. Number 12. I say Bako, the person should be truthful. And second, the person should be accountable to the people. Very interesting. Now, the question I'm asking people, and they say, former President John Mahama, were you truthful to Ghanaians? And were you president of this country from the year 2012 for Professor Moss Efrimono? RBC 2013, 2014, 15, 16. No. Or your proper accountability to Ghanaians. Ghana for Muna Mbitimi Akamwasem. Now, Enwa, Okujato Ablakwa versus Agyapong Kroma Parliament. Necessarily, just prepare all these documents for me, videos. Now, in the year 2013, the then Minister of Education, 2013, now the running mate to John Mahama, make a statement, which was a very bold statement. Very bold, very bold. Now, me tumira matrisi. Enti ene me demonstrating nyina de achiro. To the member headline so tell. Na memfa the Chronicle enhase. The Democrat the Chronicle. Don't use your committee as a bully puppet. Kojo Opon Kruma, KON, tells Okujeto, Otumfo distools 3 Sabronum chiefs over Galamsey. And cites the Chronicle and NIB reports as evidence. Galamsey is not illegal in Konongo residents, and they can't say. And simmering tension after Trenston Empire Limited wins land case. Mamin Kume. The Member of Parliament for the good people of North Ton, Samuel Okujato Blakwa, incurred the wrath of the Minister for Works and Housing, Kojo Ponkruma, who told the former that he was using his position in Parliament as a bully puppet. In January, we are chairman of the Government Assurance Committee. Omotonsa Fre Ira Kojo Ponkruma. Na VRA. Dam spillage omoye no. Ahonsem ena chese enam sunti okopie committee no enim. Na okopie committee na enim no ena nam so a Kojo Ponkruma chima ekwan a Samuel Okujeto Blakwa fa so kasa che no. Oguno okanse bia chento no so beyi na ho ano na se oni me bo headlines no so me yi sa video na chiro. Otumfo say tutu ababio me no eka say ehemfo miensa na watu mu afri ade so watu mu afri akonwa so de den dia enye asem ketwa nti anopai the Democrat the Chronicle e de abatew ye boso say ehemfo yi osuba oda na di no na enye nti omukopie mu menhia eho na yeyi omufri akonwa so mechire sabronum jase hene nana jawubaafo atuonim oka ho ona nana osai kojo enso eka ho ono aye sabronum achiame hene ena nana tebere jansa ono ye be mu hene e sabronum. The Chronicle the Democrat ani chemu se ade a woyi otumfo yi sa ehemfomiensan afri ho kwakwantwa transiti mana kwa bana de Democrat no dia ka de dia ka yemfa amonsem ensom adishimamba kama pa Kwaku mi wache yemia boko de yemia dum na so yeah fine say kwala ngusu tro nso he no ngusu tro akwa ngusu tro behwe won asem na aka jiri se yesemo he mic no man pacho na nso won se ma okanyina no out of Moshe senior Kwaku Antwi Boasiako Mike arope na free senior high school no minim se no Kojo Ponkruma so de member free senior high school de no minim se ohun sa video na oni okujato de no oni ntwa so na okwa me beja okwan okwa me beja okwan okujato ha
ansa na abeba so no anope na system BC
okay
me de madware awie aja me see fence o echi na hemache no be ye no num na fa kobo no nsia no
okay
no mate say NDC for the omo van enam
NDC for omo van na pick up na omo de nbi
omo de wa hu
omo de pa because some omo kan no say de ni
enti omo de van no nam e no omo di omo ntro ya say omo apani akufo-addo ne Dr. Mamudu ba omi a omo ase wo man no say ya ho kire aduane boa ye den say enya aduane kro eni omo keke kasa enti no Ghana front to aba mo mampani dada John Dramani Mahama say omo yesanya ya na nkrofo nso di akire nke say omo ani bo so a na omo ne wo kasa apart from nsem na van no omo record no van no de nam no na omo nso kasa nti me pie esi wo achi no anu na me ne omo tatrata Kofi
oni omienu
boss good morning I'm so good morning na I want to stand am so ye hu adom me ho ye
good
we dey wadaworoma nyame ya adom ana abato no duru a na wa hwe na watu bi ama o man pendada John Dramani Mahama na nhihye pa wode ba ene ade into ka se we na se na o me ye den the question be say o mo ka kire me
okay
say me nto aba mo man pendada John Dramani Mahama na mi so am say no o me ye den say ya na bi say wo mo e hwa na em so mu sa tija And I'm saying, oh, may a day.
Oh, may a day.
And I'm saying, Unim, me mamma near mammy, you know, be one. So, what to make me policy back or pay? Ah, man, penny dada, John Dramani Mahama, won a track record. Ah, a word, should I say, Mininaso,
and Twaba Mamma,
and Twaba Mamu. Any one policy power, the Abba Ghana, you be able to get home for so. Mon come back, mammy. Mutime come back, pese ya. Is it there and go blanket and kitty? And cook market and kitty, in cramanket and kitty, in free market and kitty, in your market and kitty, and I say and crammer market and kitty, and once I'm walking. And I say, night club or no say, or more by any day club was on by any day, no. And no, we and for so into me, match and bombs were any night club will be our honor, or man for then on bay. And I say, I be phone name, Kwaku, phone as an iron and for by day, no. On better light in the Akomuda home and Kwaku or dog. Now, smell for you 1 day can ask or more 1 day can we are. Afe and no by any day. Well, and I'm catching only BB. Meme day. Mounty men can't hurry in Chreme, say, Neoman Penda John Romani Mahama so obey a super Ghana and Fasu in the Amoda Moncre. Ah, John, Kofi. I want to echo and I'm saying, me come to this, I must say, yes, Shia. On him, Kofi, a chop beer. A year and this if one person or more among your margins as a beginner for your more frasa. A dear Ben Pat, yes, say, near why we caught us saying, or cast or very cry, yen netching. A dear Ben Pan or my penda John Romani Mahama or what the two watch say a near way a yen she say, ya me crew matching bombs of 4 would be a being a home for so. Ah, when you end this in one a benefit war. Can be near her. Ah, at the end of your bill on waka. MPP for intimate can you be to say free SHS. Obia, now when we say Enra NDC for Nam Crum major for maybe so bone tutu. Yeah. When we say there. It's when you need the dance, say anything no one person Ghana for, Mudom Sikana Sikabe school, Emma Ghana for, Sebe, Agyapong be any school calling him there, adores one. Okay, until Waka free SHS as a media. And the national president, Edma Free SHS beneficiaries for MPP, Clara Ansan. Oh, okay. And then Bedim Kuma. Oba. Hey, Aquadana, no at you. You're in the Becasane. Now, you're free SHS. Oba, never been phone. Oh, but Nam Kwasoba. Oh, okay. Oba still behind Nabedi. Oh, okay. Okay. Until the Mensomedi Ukuja to the Bija Kwai. Ukuja to Government Assurance Committee or Parliament. Na Otonsafre Works and Housing Minister. Ira Agyapong Kroma. On say VR for dam spillage on 70. Yes. Near there. Now, we use West BT or Ponkroma. No Ponkroma said that. We are chairman of the committee, but I will never sit down. So we'll be used to a year chairmanship of this committee. After the Muse committee members say, hey, media men, off camera. Off camera, saying, off camera. Now, time now or no, could you talk black or air cannon no day, say, and there may be a while on can of crane a dear beno. And the other man can't say media appointed they should off the cameras. After the honor say, oh, we are live, this program is live, so they can't off the camera. Say, no, over to Samia. Tia video ni be an OPB. Na Yashe, Kwaya Agyapong Kroma, Ma Ukuja to whom say, Sebi, we're chairman of the Government Assurance Committee. That doesn't mean, say, also Bullet Works and Housing Minister. Tia no, oh, Kwame, they no be job. No, there be not being say, Honorable Agyapong Kroma, or your buyer, Abriwajo. And as I'm not doing Yanwana. Kwaku. Okay. Okay. They could tell me the new crusading guide. Or say Baumia represents Ghana's hope. Osla Usu rallies support for MPP flag bearer. One said, Oman Penia Bedi, Dr. Mahmoud Baumi with the MPP and Wako from Penia Jano. And then an answer no war Ablikuma North, Ablikuma West, Ablikuma South. Now or wow, or near man for no, inti. Honorable Oslo Usu, Unso no Ablikuma West, or Corona or Catcher and say, say, Pubi only that swam or mine and a Melbourne that actually a Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, or see Huni Valley Women Cooperative Lord Cocoa Board interventions, and no Ewaha, and or say, Burden contractors seal Lakeside Estates agri cattle, and no Elha over Ashalibuchi land, and no Ewaha. Or see US-based NGO takes cancer campaign to Ghanaian schools. Well, say cancer yade no kokram yade no to de bia ne ho nimde no e wo fom enti ena NGO adwumako bi online aban wo ne dwumadie mu no ono nso de ne nam to aso school ma wo hwese obeboa ma Ghana enkwada ate ase nia mede to aso the Daily Statesman enimu ha or say NPP commits to peace stability. NPP commits to peace stability. Na say ohwe infoni eda ha yi a MPP twe ni na infoni eda ha yi. And what say MPP New Patriotic Party amanyoku no de one day waye crowd say asumdua Ghana e wono. Abato ya hyase abato no bre ni mu ne na wi ye nyina no Ghana be koso atena asumdue mu. Enti say NDC for Owura Johnson say dun ketia ese on de nya de on be sign say minim say some person Ghana for nyentum any peace council nyentum say ebia ye to aba no say na etibia mu madi nkunim tie de mo me sign de a enti minim or say Abrakwa bruised over 20 million transfer Bank of Ghana Liberian Central Bank kill mischief. One says asem we na enrana onmunyamfo kuje to Abrakwa na ni abre hu a osori ohuru nkofo ka say bia sabi wono kwa na nimde woni tiri mu no okwatena ho no fa saa sika bia ye Liberia fo sika bia abedu airport omo kire se Liberia fo sika o se da bi okeke ka ho nsem no eno e wa ha or say meant to enjoy paternity leave under new labor bill. That says a new labor bill na urban Kofi say that o sign wa na ubenya paternity leave
award me would na any South Korea for the ibia bawo na Ghana for ni ji age ho no
enra mi hu say ubi sa ho asem na say
South Korea ban no say
om si nipa no sha
sisi ano manfo betimi aware wakukuduro so be se ba pe na mawo no be ma $38,000
ewo eho no mo fa bi on fill a document ne say form no mo fill ni say
$38,000 to $64,000
and am say form na bi we
almost have creative platform omo nya 23 dey ko 43 man me Kwaku hia mo sese man pe na munyintumu ya hobobo asem be ware a oman no e ma mo say sika no
da bi o Ghana ni na be ko ware South Korea ana say
utimi ko pie ho nko ade a ana omo wo ho nso so mo pema I say
omo penipa
birth rate no form
enti omo
penipa dodo nti si ano mo ne man ni nsen
ye say ho hyehye ne sen
ho hyehye nsen no anso kwa kwaje visa no akọ South Korea
aba asem de menka ho
unka ho betimi akọ sa SDF to answer ya
so as manyin dodo nti me ko wa enye ye na we the age ato ho
the age 43 okay what 51 ti unka ho Ogao.
Kofi. Enti anwa mi hu say why na de beto wona de beto platform na enfo tro de bi sa say procedure no ne say ana o me register wo ho ana
there be me the story I made by
say o me register wo he
this o copy visa
sa any o ma nya visa free na nkofo ntimi
visa no mom o kwa application is $50 per
$50
so be di be 3 months and I'll be the best 6 months or $80.
Enti say no na okowo ho a na o ma agi akola no ma ba na se mo betena ho.
Ho de you could do an share ka ho no.
Oh okay.
What the amount.
Na Kofi also drip initiative to create 270 jobs in OT region.
Okay.
Sa drip no a enfidie na o mampani de aba. Na Kofi say asesewa so entokwa esi ho nya ketua.
Enro na ye ka ho asem. Omusa bentina edi mampani ni Dr. Baomiamfo ni abo ho. NDC MP also makwan.
Na se NDC for pen so e na ba ya. Kan he come base spray machines ni NDC colours.
Yes.
Come base spray car na nkasa ho NDC colours. Oh, we to da bi ene ma no bi wo ha. Me ti ase a enye yi. Me ti ase a enye yi. What you say? Enti eno no Kofi em say
we ntwem na me be wie Ghanaian time.
Okay.
Daily Guide say Minister tames Ablakwa's bully puppet tactics and payroll monitoring saves Ghana 347 million Ghana cedis. Payroll no by the Minister for Labor and Employment says omodi money call on saving Ghana 345 million Ghana cedis. And let's create a secure continent. Nana and our okay, with the mom advert. Jomoro cocoa farmers praise cocoa board. And a Daily Guide the about cratan. I don't know. Kwaku Ghanaian Times.
Ghanaian Times. Enimu hano. I say let's deal with security threats together. President appeals to African countries. Not just say bambu mu hunu ya na omo to show mind so no. Edi huna bibi man mu no say bibi man nyina ka bom no mu nyina ekuntia sa ohaw no. Or say government saves 345 million through nationwide payroll monitoring. Employment Minister Nekaye. Or say stay and account for your stewardship. Mahama to President, government officials. Now she say, "Oman pendera John Romani Mahama no say, wo bia no a yeto aba MPP mulu suwa montana ho. Nani a ye bia bu ho contact or no Oman pendera John Romani Mahama. No contact be no buchire Omanfo. Over page 14 of the Ghanaian Times or see ECG records over 893.2 million loss in upgrading metering systems at you. Omonomode Aba. Enti Obechi House, Volta Regional Audit Service gets new office complex. No, Enti Kofi, the one crata
daily graphic we.
Okay.
Boosting regional security, we must unite to fight terrorism. President Akufo-addo to African nations. Minister hails graphic Zoomline Cleanest Region Ranking Initiative. Yoko wins 4 Audit Agency Excellence Award. Mampani Akasawe Jumedibia the 2nd International Defense Exhibition and Conference. Ekoso Accra Enra, our Ghana Armed Forces Headquarters. Or say ebi man come home na omon fight etuatidom. Yeah. Al-Shabaab, Boko Haram, ne Jenem ne hwan for no. Omon come home. Now, page 13. And also the Economic and Organized Crime Office received 4 major awards at this year's Audit Assessment Awards organized by the internal audit agencies. It was adjudged Best Audit Committee, Best ERM Complaint Institution, Best Internal Audit Unit, and Best Head of Covered Entity for Exemplary Leadership. Nti on say ye maame eye tiwa adudankwa so kan COP maame tiwa maame ya tiwa adudankwa kanena o post ni CID penny ni say Yoko on e penny na okọ ho no ene krata ye daily graphic ku ebo amane say o ma dia baso bode makomako en9 adwuma de on say do ba bi na konfo bi person mo di nanim twitwi fam
there be one say okay minim say one monitor ade bia ye papa bia na NDC for do mo ano esi ho so one so mo no NDC for mo ye kwasi ni kwadwo ba sa hia de fo enti no bibia ye papa e de nkoso be bre o man no ende o mo mpe ebi ni na no mo sha se o mo ye maami ti we
okay okay sa bre no maami on say ikrum ha no o ya de pa enipa bi mpe
dabi
yes na me de ye de Kencity ye kano krenti inim ye maame ya tiwa do dankwa adwuma push adwuma mo aye okọ Yoko won on de o adwuma wo sayo yo maame we the congratulations only
Ghana ha obi a o ya de pa bia yes what trotro no obi ato ade atwene kwan kra na waka che nse driver gina no nkofa and some more passengers na nkasa kra no ane o mtike be kan fa ho
di be di watem no
ane Ghana ha de o ya de pa yempe
back page no Bagredam spillage farmlands submerged by floods in the north. Daily graphic back page. Graphic to set for free health screening at Adabraka, and also the Bokrata daily graphic. Amania Kwaku Odinam. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Enti na ba ku bi ekemu wo the Ghanaian Times actually ha.
Okay.
Or see USAID provides $24 million funding to improve fisheries value chain. Minister and a day atu ejana. They say the MPP amekon de sector biya no. Omuguso ye dwuma ho a de enkoso pa ebebre Ghana enti eno say ECOWAS medical industry investment summit expo opens in Accra. And also enti Kofi the bon krata no na na wo so bebo ayi no ana
bebo ma me onyoma ba mi no ansa na wako
okay
be ja kwan but me de the then education minister And
Professor.
Running mates to John Mahama, former president.
Okay.
Kwaku, on say and abefo nti utwa tranye. Thursday, and a yawada, into my confessor story about 31st October 2013. BBC.
Okay.
Now, Justice Project my and that's who came my
Parents to pay light bill in SHS. Parents,
one another president that time.
Picture that hono. Current running mate, Emma Omampenda John Romani Mahama, Professor Jinana Upuku Agyapong.
Good.
So now you're minister, education minister.
Fantastic.
Isn't it? I didn't phone about
Very good. Mama Kwaku.
Okay.
Parents would soon be saddled with additional school fees as the John Mahama-led government withdraws subsidies on utility services to schools and other educational institutions. Daily Guide can confirm. Just as to for the next Ibrahim, good. But the authority in these institutions have vowed to pass on the cost to the students, a situation which will untimely reflect in school fees increments, thus worsening the already precarious situation. Daily Guide has gathered that this directive will take effect from January 2013. Therefore, the subsidy component of these utilities would be borne by the institution. The Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools, CHAS, hinted parents that they should be prepared to pick up the cost of utilities of their wards as government withdraws subsidies for senior high schools, training colleges, universities, polytechnics, and other educational installations.
Enti se ono Omampenda John Dramani Mahama epenso asem we na ba na wo beto utility mu se awofo entua. Na se nipa kro na be ka che se free SHS enye yie. Na afi wa ka che se wo ba wo beto aso we ye 2013
31st October.
Na we ye beto mu.
Ye beto mu. Omutumu nso ampa.
Omutumu nso ampa. Enti Ghana for ye sempa. Nia me de me bu baby wa ha nea wawe koto sen no ya se koto sen koto na chi kakra na odenden na ho no e fe koto sen
okaso bewe kra
kalabasha yenye na chi ni fi se koto sen no e te se kra no a
okay
what ya say to Omampenda da John Doma ye hu eni
okay Kwaku here the next one that is between the Works and Housing Minister Agyapong and Okuja Toblakwa.
Okay.
In fact, Justice, you emphasize video into 90 sound nibi. Fatoso.
Accused us here of playing political football, of deflecting, and of introducing red herrings into our conversation. We have to have a right to respond to those accusations that you have made. You earlier accused us of insincerity. And I suggested to you that, with great respect, without a challenge to the fact that you are chairman of this committee and that this is a committee of parliament, I mentioned to you earlier that there's work that is ongoing. Within 14 days, the regional minister and myself will be back on the ground. This will not be the first time. We'll be back on the ground to engage with the contractors and make a determination of why they are behind schedule and when they will complete. And when that is done, I'll be able to ferry to this committee updated timelines of when they'll be complete. But Chairman, I'm saying to you that if you introduce the concept of insincerity, of playing partisan football, of deflecting and introducing red herrings, it is respectfully within my right to also draw your attention to instances where I am of the view you have done same. But I don't think that that is what we are here to do for the benefit of the Ghanaian people. For the people in these areas, the number one interest that they have is that we complete these projects on time for people to benefit. But if you choose, Chairman, respectfully, to accuse me before the whole country of playing partisan football, not being sincere, of deflecting and of introducing red herrings, then I have a right in my own defense to draw your attention to instances where I believe you have done same. I don't think that's what we are here to do. Specific on this matter, within 14 days, myself and the regional minister will be on ground once again. We will engage with the contractors. We will have clearer timelines, which I will share with you. If we want to go into the questions of parliamentary football and deflection, I don't think that you intend to use your committee as a bully pulpit to invite ministers and make these accusations and not give them an opportunity to answer.
Honorable Minister, to suggest that I am using this position as a bully pulpit, you have to retract that, because that is not what I'm doing here.
So,
I
Chairman,
am well within my standing orders. You have to retract that.
Chairman,
you must retract and apologize for that statement.
but it is okay.
I will not
It is okay for the chairman of the committee and the committee to accuse the minister of being insincere, of deflecting without more, and I do not have the right to answer or to say that I share a different view.
So you think that it is okay that for a whole year, fellow citizens are living in a tent?
We can have a conversation.
You think that it is fine?
Chairman,
You think that is the best as leaders? We are all leaders.
That's a conversation we can have.
You think that is the best we can do for our people?
No, Chairman, that's not it. That's a conversation we can have, and I think we've legitimately gone through that. But if you choose to accuse me of insincerity, of introducing red herrings, of deflecting, that is not about the people. That is you accusing me.
Of course, because we are
But
not.
if you are accusing me, I must have a right to
You
respond.
are introducing matters that are not before us, matters that you have your facts totally wrong.
Which matters are these?
The movement of the soldiers, you have. That was not before us. You introduced.
I have fact. No,
Are we discussing soldiers here?
You introduced.
Are we discussing
insincerity.
soldiers here?
You introduced insincerity.
Please, media, take off your cameras, please. Take off.
No, we are fine. We're good. No, this is a live coverage. We're okay. No, we're okay. We're fine.
Suspension for some few minutes, Chair, with the greatest respect. Yeah, suspension for some few minutes. Yeah, we go on suspension for some few minutes and come back to continue.
All right. The majority of colleagues want a suspension for 5 minutes.
Yes.
All right, so that is the Works and Housing Minister and Member of Parliament for the good people of Ofuasia Yerebi constituency in the Eastern region, the Honorable Kwaku upon Kroma. Kwaku.
And rather, semi help the video we Honorable Kujatua Black when 1 meter. 1 meter.
How can you tell you are a chairman of Government Assurance Committee?
Yes.
And you've invited the minister to respond to issues.
Yes.
In Waba.
Yes.
Now, don't start treating so airborne somewhere. Oh, you are also on patch.
Now, who the can kind of papiana boy?
One patch also. Now, Ghanaians are proud of him.
Oh, yes.
So, yes.
Oh, yes. One said a Kofi. Ghana for being who say, I say, Honorable Kujatua Black, to the beer. Oh, yeah,
Sanote.
And I said, to the beer, or friends and be back.
And Popo,
yes.
Popo, and each.
Wow. Coffee friends and be a to the beer, one said that in Nihua dance beer. Na what the abebum sa, Nanko for Helene or your budget so near dear intino. Now the what the kind of gumi who can be said, not as a minion sincere, Mayano Quaffo. What you say? Eh. Nasabi obi efra busuamu na wo what they was say a friends masendi American yet wudi matam ateni where is no use you know onya obi a onya sincere kwa de ye trust we nye yi what you say ye ji udi enye yi na me so maka to say na onso wudi udi bra no hunahuna de a o de ye o ya
o se me pacho.
Hey, obi aba ho ya ne fewu. Obi anso baabi amekoko ya ne ya. What you say? Enti me de won monyamfo kwajo oponkoma ya. Na no ano no. Ne kwanso ano no Kofi.
Finally, na infa we nya okwan. Justice, the former bi so mo nsem ka office in high school.
Oh, okay.
Enti justice enti o.
Eti ya ne manfo no bi edidi nkoma na this year election no say no be say mame na ho ya de.
Nyame adom na hwe.
Koko afi ya batu aba na obatu bi.
Media abatu mom de nyame nkonya sameti ha America. Abatu de me ntubi.
This year on to aba. Aden.
Abatu me ntubi na mom no obi nti na me nto aba. Mia ma bi nti na me se me nto aba.
Ade wa adwene ade.
Asema mpesa mka kire na ado ne se. One school education free ni mu mienu. One moment NDC for no, one moment Jessica. No moment MPP for no, one moment free.
Na better than another one say we MPP we NDC. Obo ha won kai woni tirim. It no say obedo hu.
Obe hunu. School bi abekwam bia no. No wa chamie no wa open NDC man sa so wa open MPP man sa so.
It woni ya ka say peja won sa akwa NDC ai obetu office aka be peja.
Wa bi nkyere wo say. Wo baka bibi na akyere wo. Enti wa NDC man sa so. Wa MPP man sa so. Enti NDC man sa so wi ase NDC for muntu school fees. MPP for monko school free.
Adentia.
The ambassador mechanic say them go for sit dinner na do atem bush and you can make a panacha and dauroma. The audio code and to see from no question atem so why day. One was a free in yet. Free no media me ban kwabi so media mame. Me ban kwabi and so free no media mame. It's an wire into one better band to my MPP for us.
Now, one can say, dear, I want to me, because I said when you are buying and paying for Abasu, oh, yeah, who are not a DNS.
May I who him to Abba and to Abba.
Now, one can say, oh, yeah, who any now and we do so much to Abba. Now, so car, baby, or Hank or more bank of one, only so how. Said a woman and Abasu, one to Abba, that's all about me.
What's my about me? I said that Jay can't say any pan to a man, a woman pataka about to a man. Son, a woman pataba to about me.
You ever asked I was here and Obia and I gave him much to say, and they anchor Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, Mamma Bakasaka. Mamma, now where dear? I feel about Tuaba. I am at Topa, 7 December, about to be over talking.
Matoma MPP because my mum you need Medila. Wow. My mum you know Kwaku University, Kwaku SS, Nigga free. Mimi Jamania free ni biango. Minya free ni because I send a man on the brofo come office baby. Yeah, mammy pencil no more you want to my frada come on with their pump. I told Tanzania yet to secondary school. Mimi ba. What about to a bamba and this no junior Juma? Because I say you was short memory. Domaman, what you can at the attempt that. Where the attempts in Ghana for our short memory, we have to show him that we are not short memory. Remember, they say, Wako for education, or yeah, Medilab or university. Second one, so wrong, so yeah, accounting. That's your Baba Bank Papa Bill. Na for education ba me bobo jobo ha me yede manye scan mama wako akoya medilab no akoya accountant enye for education where am I going to get that kind of money miniska
ma hu se wo kasa ase ni so kwa tata
adukro me papa na do wa yade papa na yade enka ya sabre na enka ya se me Victoria me na na kola na msanko for education ka me kwa university akọ abo professional for yibia ansa na me wa mawu. Look at Papa no idea. Oh my mammy. So I'm pleading to Nana do say one man baumia and matrasom almost a tram mubia. Oma baumia namra Mr. Digital Man. Is one may who near me be. One may who near me be and you may be a name. Says one may who. It's one more Modiana man for Bama MPP. Left education in town. Or no crowd trans 8 years crash of brow or brand. Now about 4 years. Yana baby. Oh by wine, your friend nurses allowance, trainees allowance. Ningina what chum, Ningina church and Ningina. Say, why church and was about transmit the same procedure now. And the same procedure. 4 years, no crowd trans 8 years, comes 1 year, and now about 4 years. Ah, Obia trans 8 years so. O come the one my mark of education, Mimi feel mark of education.
Mahama, yeah.
Niama and
I just say one kind of crunch I got.
One kind of correct. MPP on the Onyedipa. And young for a dozen
language, no one said, was his son, was his language in the power. Mamma, control by Mamma. Now we are nearby. I do pray mine. Tinamina. Most of what has sent some.
Nana was say a year was a Nazi. I paid a few ni venue, Kofona Nana make us say, me MPP ni mapa. Nana wa ye bi yes to aso ama ama ba wo mi aba abeto aso free education aboa mi o nana mi kunu we 4 years ni dwom ya mi ni wo bia so nana free education ba ye nti panyina timi awie wo legon second one wo tech third one next year wo wram free education nti Nana ye wadawroma nyame won sirawo ye kwa ye to ama me nana no nyina beto MPP ye nkwa ye chida ye kwa ye ni nana wa na wokọ nana ye dọwate
is the free SHS a home como beneficiaries parents and woman are pass it through where woman odi can kasa and they also no you go school no because we are this you mama this we go to school fees but yes ama Kwaku
Kofi me ne papa bi me kwoto one ne nkomodi bi so o se ono ne ba a wo ko free SHS bi onya hu sign say won ne ye kra kire say da achi unya e bi abeto aba man DC school kra lorry for kra man bi no akọ tio wase ne ba no hu nsanche ni bi say da achi kra betimi ato aba man DC school kra ba mu wajaye because one or see NDC ni hyehyɛ pa nwene wɔ man no ho nti saa na ba no nso saa na nso wadwen tie ɔso ne ba bia wadwen support to NDC na wadwen tie sɛ NDC fo party no anka senti nya de a ɔbɛma school no wato aso Ghana for the year kani mo de ye de da bia na ye ho yanka nye obi a na to ye nye obi a na to ye ne nkɔtɔ ba nya mfom so nkɔtɔ ba man NDC hɔ na ebe hu sɛ bibi wo yi bibi
all right Kwaku mami fancy ya na kɔtɔ aso Kwaku Antwi Boasiako senior na ye no di nkomo di the bon krate mami ko homa no so na me ne manfo di nkomo kakra nsa na Clara